Morning, everybody. I'm excited to be with you today. We're going to start with a brief exercise, so stick with me. I'm writing some Chinese on the board, but we'll get to that. And I'll seems a little bit weird, but I'll explain as we go on. Okay, so I'm going to say it in Chinese, and then I want you guys to all repeat after me. 有可不可? Alright, wake up a little bit more. Let's try it again. 有可不可? That was really good. I heard that little. One more time. 有可不可? Perfect. 有可不可 is a well-known Chinese idiom which means anything is possible. And that's the core of BOLI Restoration. And that's how our company was founded. My name is Zachary Russell. I'm the co-founder of BOLI Restoration. We call it BOLI for short. You may be wondering where that unique name comes from. BOLI actually means glass in Chinese. And today we want to welcome you all to our team of technicians. And we're going to go over a couple of the important topics with BOLI Restoration. The first one is how does windshield damage occur? The second one is what does that damage look like? Third is why somebody should repair that windshield damage. And fourth is how to repair that windshield damage as the technician. Today we're going to go over a brief overview of all these things, but later we're going to go through a more in-depth training to help you guys be more prepared for your job. So first let's go into how does windshield damage occur. There's a lot of different obstacles or a lot of different things that cause windshield damage. The most common are road debris, rocks, weather, and kids with BB guns, and other reasons as well. So make sure to lock those up. To better understand how this damage can occur without the entire windshield cracking and exploding in on you, we need to understand how that glass is created. And I've created a short little diagram to show you. There's two layers of OEM glass, and in the center is a thin layer of vinyl. Now that vinyl allows for fluctuations in the glass as well as the temperature to be able to be different on the outside and the inside. Now as you're driving down the road, a rock comes streaming at your windshield, makes contact with the windshield, and boom, makes a nice little Van Gogh picture. As you can see, it stays within that first panel of glass, and that vinyl helps to absorb some of that so it doesn't get transferred to the second layer, damaging the passengers. Now of course the rock gets away unscathed, but you're left with this nice beauty mark within your windshield, but that can be repaired. I know that that picture is not very good at showing you exactly what that's going to look like, so we want to show you some real life examples. Hopefully, you'll never experience what we see in the top right, but as we know with BOLI Restoration, anything is possible. Well, let's go through 4 of the types of cracks or windshield damage within a vehicle. The first one is a bullseye, and that's where the initial contact happens and a piece of that glass separates from the glass, creating a layer of air within the windshield itself, which can cause further damage. The second one is a is a star break, which is similar to this one. The damage happens and legs come off of that initial damage point. The third one is a combination of the two, of the bullseye and the star break, and the fourth one is a surface pit. All 4 of these damages can be repaired, and we're going to show you how to do that after we first cover why somebody should repair their windshield. The number one reason why you should repair your windshield, or why the customer should repair their windshield, is first safety. A lot of people don't understand this, but the windshield holds a lot of the integrity of the vehicle. So when that's damaged, it's a safety hazard. The second is, with that, it's very expensive to replace the entire windshield itself. You can repair the damage, but if that damage gets bigger than a dollar bill, you have to replace the entire windshield, which costs hundreds to even a couple $1,000s. The second one is that insurance actually covers the cost. The insurance companies noticed that they were paying so much to replace windshields that what they wanted to do was pay companies like BOLI Restoration to fix the windshield damage before it spread, to save them money, as well as to save the customers of the automobile drivers money. And the third one is it gives you a nice clear line of sight so you can remain safe while they drive. Now that we've gone over all of those steps, we want to go into how to repair the actual windshield itself. At BOLI Restoration, we use the highest quality equipment to do these repairs, and I brought some of that with me today to help show how it's done. So we're going to start with a normal star break, just like this. That star break is very easily fixable. After contacting the insurance company and talking with the customer, you'll go ahead and you'll take your Dremel drill and you'll drill directly into the center of the damage, and you'll drill right through that first layer of OEM glass into the vinyl layer. Once you've hit the vinyl layer, once you've hit the vinyl layer, you pull the drill out, and then you put the bridge assembly and attach it to the windshield, which attaches with the suction cup. You then pull out the plunger and align it straight over that hole that you just drilled. Insert Magnabond resin and plunger that resin into the crack. That resin will replace the air inside the crack, which will allow it to seal completely so that no further damage appears. You go from a star crack or a star break just like this to a fixed windshield just like that. And there's a little scar, but other than that, the integrity is 100% restored. So now that you know the how, what, why, and how of the windshield repair business at BOLI Restoration, we want to again welcome you to the team, and we hope that you will always remember Yoke Buke, which means anything is possible at BOLI Restoration. Now we've prepared some handouts to pass out, and these handouts will go over the steps a little bit more clearly, as well as provide some statistics on windshield repair. Thank you so much.